Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking about Queen Naija, Clarence NYC, and even Clarence's mama trying to give Parker some fake and phony sympathy. But before I get into all that on how I feel about that, well, I just told y'all I feel like it was phony. But before I give y'all more in depth on how I feel, I want to give a shout out to JE Family. They are a YouTube couple here, and they are a married couple. And if you're tired of these same old YouTubers, if you want to change your pace and you want to see something different, check out JE Family here on YouTube. I have their link in the description below, so be sure to check them out. But anyways, without further ado, let me just hop on into this whole situation. Okay, so as you guys know, Parker had a black eye. And I posted a video, and in my video, it was alleged that Chris might possibly be the culprit, but then we don't know because Chris or Parker have not spoke out themselves to verify if in fact it was Chris who gave her the black eye or somebody else. But anyway, so Queen and Clarence, they heard about it just like we all heard about it might possibly be Chris, you know, the one who possibly gave her the black eye. And they decided to take to Twitter to give her some sympathy because, you know, they felt bad about her situation, which her situation is sad. Now, if Chris really did put his hands on her, then that's jacked up, it's foul, and it's unfortunate, and no woman should have to go through that. But like I said, I don't know if he did or not, so I'm not going to say he did or not. But anyways, Clarence and Queen decided to take to Twitter to, you know, give their sympathy to her. So first, Clarence, he tweets out and he says, "My prayers go out." Then Queen follows behind, you know, she follows suit. She follows behind. She follows suit with what he do. He posted the tweet at 10:42. She follows suit at 10:53 after he posted his post. And then she said, "If you're a supporter of me, try not to compare me with other women, calling me better or whatever. Let's lift up all women. Hashtag girl power." And I mean, if she actually is sincere about the situation with Parker, if she actually believes that, you know, Chris is the culprit, and mind you, she was together with Chris for a very long time, so they have, well, I don't know how many friends she has left, being that Clarence is eliminating all of her close friends, but I'm sure they shared a lot of mutual friends, and for her to find out the real tea, it shouldn't be that hard, being that, you know, her and Chris was in a relationship for so long. So to me, I feel like if she knows for a fact, and if you know she found out the tea, she did her due diligence, and she found out in fact that, you know, Chris really did do this to Parker, which like I said, we don't know. But if she found that out, I feel like she should have went to Parker herself and gave her a heartfelt message that wasn't for, you know, everybody to see. Everything ain't got to be announced on social media. I don't understand why. Like, even if your life as a YouTuber is to show your life, even within you showing your life, you don't show everything. Just like we didn't see that Queen cheated until it was forced out of Chris to spill the beans. Like, you didn't show that. So if you know, you have some discretion when it comes to showing what you want to share and showing your audience what you want to show them. I mean, you hid the fact with the whole Clarence thing, and you guys mislabeled it, and you pretended like you just met when you had already been talking. I mean, you know how to share what you want to share on social media, so you should know that you don't have to share everything, just like you have withheld things and didn't share things and only told half things and things like that. I feel like if you are sincere and you really want to have a heartfelt message to this woman who possibly went through the same thing that you went through, I feel like the best thing to do was to either, if you ain't got her phone number, which it shouldn't be hard for you to get her phone number either, being that you guys share mutual people, and being that this woman is around your child. So in case of emergency, if you can't contact Chris, you should have had Parker's number to contact her. Y'all didn't have no issues. So as a parent, most case scenario, like me, for instance, with my child, when I was at odds with my daughter's father, and I was like, I need, in case of emergency, the people that's around my child, I need to be able to contact them. Every friend that he got that was around my child, that I knew was around my child, I knew how to get to their Instagram. I knew how to write to them. I didn't write to nobody, but I knew how to if I needed to. So in this case where Queen, and Parker's situation, Parker was around her child. Her child is comfortable with Parker. Her child is in his lap. Her child is friend. You know what I'm saying? They in the same house together. Chris living together. So when his baby there, she there, they all there. So in case of emergency, if something happens, like when the whole situation happened where Chris had to go to jail because he was impersonating a cop, there should be a person that you contact in case of emergency. And I'm sure there should not be a reason why she shouldn't have Parker's number. So if she felt this strongly about this situation and she wanted to be compassionate to her and sincere and reach out to her, which if he really did do this to her, I feel like there's nothing wrong with her reaching out. But when she brings it to Twitter and then Clarence posts his post, and then she posts her post. And then the one that really broke the camel's back, the straw that was like, okay, they all being for show messy. Because at first I was like, it don't feel genuine. It don't feel genuine. But when Clarence's mama jumped in and she wanted to send her prayer out to Parker, I'm like, they all over there being messy. You know that Clarence and Chris just had an online feud. You know that they was just getting into it. So I feel like that was underhandedly trying to like be funny, trying to be messy. I don't like stuff like that. Y'all could praise it. Y'all could say that she's so genuine and she's such a good person. I see through it. I don't think that it's genuine. I think that if she really wanted to give a heartfelt message, like I said, they have mutual people in common. It shouldn't be hard for her to get Parker's number. And the one person that Parker would be relieved, even if they had tension, even if they had beef, even if their situation wasn't that great, if she went through the same thing that Queen went through, it would be, I'm trying to figure out the word that I'm trying to think of, but I'm sure that it would be received in a positive light if she did it where she came to her and she like, look, I've been through the same thing. I know how it may feel, blah, 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 blah. I know how he can get. If nobody knows how Chris really is, it's Queen. But before I talk any further or go any further, I want to give a shout out to JE family. If you're tired of these YouTubers who give y'all the same old. Check out JE Family. They are a married couple. They have married couple vlogs and, nighttime routines and things like that. They got dinner dates on here, how to work from home advice videos. They have a lot of different videos that you want to be sure to check out. They even got this one, couple's morning routine. I even started to click on it for a second and I was like, okay, y'all getting a little spicy over here on JE Family. Okay, so be sure to check them out. But anyways, let me go on over to Clarence's mama. Let me dig a little deeper into this. And this is really real deal messy. This is real deal messy. As a mother, Clarence's mother, you know that your son just had a beef with this man. You know you trying to be funny. Y'all feel a way. Y'all feel how y'all feel about this man. And I feel like, if y'all got issues, y'all have a reason to have issues. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But to try to do this whole prayer on Instagram, I felt like it was phony and it was fake. And I felt like you trying to be funny too. You trying to be funny too. This prayer is not sincere at all. I feel like Clarence is a verified clout chaser. I feel like he know what he doing. He got himself attached to his meal ticket. And within him getting himself attached to his meal ticket, Queen done said, look, I don't care who it is, grandma or whatever. You got a problem with Clarence. I'm happy with him. I'm cutting anybody off that is trying to come in between my happiness. She didn't even win against her grandmother. You left out. Clarence's where it's at. Like, he done infiltrated his whole family. So Clarence, to me, I feel like he's a verified clout chaser. And his mama, by this prayer, He a clout chaser, and I felt like this was the clout chasing prayer. And I don't care. And if anybody say, well, that's his mama, that's somebody mama, I'm somebody mama too, and y'all motherfuckers disrespect me as well. And I'm not even being disrespectful to her, but I feel like it was a non-sincere prayer. It wasn't sincere at all. And I'm going to read it to you because just as well as I feel like these are people, like, this ain't me or you or, you know, the next person who don't know Parker. We don't have no dealings with Parker. These are people who have the resources to get Parker's number. I don't have the resources to get Parker's number. I can't call her. You probably can't call her. You can't call her. I can't call her. So the way that I get my message out is I can make a video or something like that. These people have the resources to contact Parker. They have the dealings to be able to get in touch with Parker. And just as well as Queen should be able to get Parker's number, the same way Queen could get her number, she could pass it to Clarence's mama, or Clarence's mama could have went in her DM. I don't feel like it's sincere, but I'm going to read it to you guys, and you guys let me know what you think. This is Clarence's mama Instagram, and it says, Father, I come to you right now on my knees to pray for anyone that is being abused physically or mentally. Father, I am your daughter, so I pray for both parties. I pray that both parties would seek help before one kills or get killed. Father, you created all of us, even the ones that do wrong. Help us with this. Help us to forgive. Teach us how to help the person that is getting abused. In situations like this, we give our opinion, but Father, only you know what should be done. Help her to heal that brokenness that's in her way before she got abused, Father. Help us with those bad decisions we make out of love. What about the bad decision? You know what? I'm not even. Father, hold her so tightly. Let her know you got her. That this too shall pass. That you have a future for her that allows her to flourish into the person you created her to be. Our faith in Jesus will get her through it. Father, help the abuser never to do this again. Whatever is going on in his heart, that they would seek help so they could live the life God has planned for them. Anyways, Lord, you send your son to die on the cross for all of us. Now, there's nothing wrong with praying for people. I think that if you want to pray for somebody, great. But this situation where she knows that her son just got into a public dispute in an argument with this man, for an allegation to come out about this man and then her to now suddenly have a prayer for her, it's messy. It's not genuine. It's not sincere at all. And if you think it's sincere, then something is wrong with your bullshit meter, because I call bullshit on all of these, prayers. I mean, I don't know. I'm waiting for Parker to speak out. A lot of people in my last video, they were like, oh, you're being insensitive. You should lend Parker support. And, she has all the time in the world to speak out about it and all of these things like that. So I just want to address this. I already addressed how I felt like Queen Clarence and his mama was phony. And that has nothing to do with how I feel about how jacked up the situation is if he did in fact put his hands on her. So I just want to make this clear. If Chris Sales put his hands on her, he is out of line. He needs to deal with the consequences, and it's a sad and unfortunate situation. However, if she's uncomfortable, she doesn't really want to talk about it, she doesn't feel right about it, then it does not make sense to me for her to go on her Instagram story, post a video where you can visibly see she has a black eye outside of the home that she just signed a lease with Chris at. So people are automatically going to assume that, hey, she got a black eye. Where'd she get it from? Did she get it from Chris? They said that he put his hands on Queen. Did he put his hands on Parker? She got a black eye. Everybody's going to automatically assume that. You're not going to make me think that this girl didn't know that people would automatically assume that it was Chris. So if this was something that she did not feel comfortable about, if she was embarrassed about, I'm not going on social media with a black eye if I'm uncomfortable about it, if I'm, if I feel some type of way about it, if I haven't sorted out. That's just me. I can't speak for all people, but for me, that does not make sense. So because she posted this video showing herself visibly with a black eye, this ain't, oh, her friend sent the photos, like y'all trying to say her friends sent the photos to all tea, all shade. She didn't send them out. Well, she visibly posted her video, though, and her video shows her with a black eye. So if she's uncomfortable about it, that doesn't, and me saying this doesn't take away the fact that him putting his hands on her, if he really did do that, that's jacked up. But I don't think that it's cool to post a half story. If you're gonna post something where you know that people are going to allude to who did it, I feel like you should at least say if, in fact, he is the culprit or not. She don't even have to go in detail about how it happened, what happened. She could simply say, I did receive a black eye from Chris. I'm not comfortable talking about it right now, and leave it at that. Because her saying that, I feel like that's the same as she put the video up. And then people are like, well, she probably didn't send in those photos. It was probably her friend that sent them. So you mean to tell me she has a best friend? This person is her ride or die. This person is riding for her till the wheels fall off, went to get her from Texas, flew back for her, doing all of these things. This friend is a ride or die. You mean to tell me this best friend or whoever the friend is who should have Parker's best interest at heart. If Parker is not comfortable talking about this situation, you mean to tell me this best friend that's her ride or die sent in photos and to blast the situation furthermore to verify that she really does have a black eye? Because in the video, it looked like she had a black eye, but we didn't know for sure if it was really, really a black eye, and we didn't know the severity of the black eye because it didn't look that bad. We could tell it was a black eye. It looked like a black eye, but we weren't really that sure. So you mean to tell me this best friend sent in photos to the blogs and her friend was uncomfortable with the situation? No, I don't believe that. So I still stand with what I said. If she wanted to put out photos, because those are her in the photos, she had to pose for the photos, somebody had to take the photo. If those photos got released to all tea, all shade, it was released, I believe, by her permission. That's my belief. So if she was able to put out that much things, I think that it shouldn't be so hard of a thing to say it's Chris so that it could eliminate the speculation. If he did do it, he needs to deal with it, whether it be public persecution, because you know the public will prosecute you worse than the police could prosecute you sometimes. Public opinion goes a long way. And if he really did do these things, I feel like if she's not ready to make a video stepping up about it, talking about it, at least she could do is put the rumors to bed as to who and what. Because if she is that comfortable showing herself with a black eye, sending in photos, I think it shouldn't be that hard. And that's just my opinion. That's how I feel. I said what I said. If I have a black eye, and I'm speaking for myself, I'm not comfortable showing myself with a black eye. I'm not going to show photos until I'm ready to speak out about it. This is not a situation, and sometimes situations happen like there'll be some situations where the media will get a hold to a story and they'll put it out and the people may not be ready to speak about it. This is not a situation where the media got a hold of it, somebody leaked it. Parker posted a video herself showing a visible black eye. I mean, but it is what it is. I'm going to end the video there. I need a breath of fresh air when it comes to these couples. I'm going to head on over to JE Family. Like I said, they got this Vegas couples morning routine that I clicked on before I even started doing this video.
Yeah, in the hot tub.
And I'm like,
right, drowned.
I don't know if this might be too spicy to show on my channel. I don't know. I'm about to watch it because I need some new refreshments. I need some new channels to watch, and I'm about to check out JE Family. You guys head on over to their channel as well and let them know that Neek at Night sent you. But I'm about to watch this. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Queen giving her phony sympathy. I know the Queen hive they believe that she was sincere. I don't really want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from the people who got common sense and what you guys think about this whole situation. I want to know what you think about the situation, but I'm about to watch this whole... I need to see what's going on with this couple's morning routine. What's going on?
Please don't come on. All right, y'all. So we are about to
getting hot, babe.
stop.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
peace out, y'all. I'm about to watch this. I'm about to watch this. Bye, y'all. I know this video probably upsets the Queen Hive, but I really don't care. Anyways, if you want your YouTube channel or your brand promoted in a video, contact me via email at neekatnight1@gmail.com or slide in my DMs on Instagram. My Instagram is neekatnight_, and contact me for promotional rates. All right, guys. Peace.